Hey, this is Rita Ora, and you are listening to Billboard Radio.
What's going on, Billboarders? This is Doom Kitty. Today is Thursday, January 18th, and tonight we are starting up an amazing show. It's going to be awesome. I sat down with J.Sheon, but I'm sitting down now with the headlining attraction of tonight's show. You know her name, you've seen her face. I don't think I need to do anything more. Rita Ora.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Great.
We're very excited to see you live tonight.
Thanks, I'm so happy to be here. Just did sound check, it sounded awesome. The dancers are ready to go. We're pumped.
Well, I think this is exciting for the city because this is the first public show you've done. You've been here once before.
Yeah.
But this is the first time people can really buy tickets, show up, see you live.
Well, I had a tour 4 years ago when I came out here for the first time for my first album, Aura. And that was really fun. I mean, it was I think just under 1,000 capacity.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was really cool. But that was 4 years ago. So it's nice to kind of come back with new music and... I've been in and out of this country 4 times since I put my first album out, doing features with Iggy and things like that. So I've been here a few times for sure, but tonight's going to be the show is going to be a really fun night because it's all my songs.
Well, it's going to be exciting. I've seen the set list. I'm psyched.
Thank you.
In and of myself, everything else
thanks.
aside.
It's going to be good.
When we talk about the music, we've got to start and sort of understand the background. So walk me through a little bit. How did you get to where you are today?
Well, long story short, I grew up in London. I started singing in my dad's bars because he owns pubs and bars around London. And through that, I started to really believe that I wanted to do music as a job and as my dream. In that time, made Aura and had my first kind of feeling of success with my I had 4 number 1 singles and a number 1 album.
Some really big stuff, yeah.
Thank you. And a number 1 album, and I had a sold out tour all over the world, and since then my life's just kind of gone like that. And then for a while when I was about 26, I kind of stayed like that, and there was a little bit of a musical kind of standstill. So whilst there was a music standstill, I ventured out into TV. And that's when I started to do 50 Shades of Grey and America's Next Top Model and The Voice and X Factor and all bunch of other TV stuff. Yeah, and now I'm here, 27 and ready to go.
The first big hit, Hot Right Now, that was 2012.
Yeah.
R.I.P., of course, the first big solo number 1 in the UK. Talk me through that progression. I mean, you started big. I think it's pretty safe to say. Anywhere is out now. That's the latest single.
Yeah.
How has the music sort of developed and changed over the years?
Well, I think that when I first started out, I was so just excited to be a teenager living my dream. So everything I wanted to sing about was either kind of F you to all my exes, or kind of I'm here to be me. I was let's have a good time. That's why Party and BS became a single. R.I.P. was all about me killing all my exes and being look where I'm at now. I was just kind of the teenager that had a lot of to say.
Right.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the girl you used to see. Her days are over. Baby, she's over.
So now I feel like I've had that phase in my life, and I've kind of grown up into, I'm 27 now, so I'm kind of a woman now. So I just really wanted to make pop music with meaning and substance and with something that lyrically has a story. So Anywhere was written about me making my album in LA, and I have this weird relationship with Los Angeles. I feel always a little lonely, and so I have memories of exes there, and it just makes me feel a bit weird. So I made a song called Anywhere, which is what is out now, about getting away on a road trip, which I've never been on, and just driving into the distance. So everything was inspired by moments that I've had over the 3 years of my musical break.
Just take me anywhere, take me anywhere.
What can people expect from this album?
This album has a lot to give because, like you said, I had a bit of an issue, publicly with putting out music, which got me really, really kind of devastated, and I was really down, and then I kind of was really angry, and then I was really frustrated, and then I was really happy that it was happening. It was like all these emotions. So my album is definitely a roller coaster of emotions because Your Song, for me, was an introduction that I wrote with Ed Sheeran, was an introduction to how good it can feel to make any moment your own. So I don't want to hear sad songs anymore. Like, I don't want to be in the past, I want to only hear love songs. Like, let's keep this train moving.
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Yeah, your songs got me feeling like
I just said to myself, you know what, 2018, I'm just going to put out as much music as I can because I already have a sold out tour that starts in May. And I can't wait to go on it and sing and just do my thing.
Would you say the album, in this case, compared to Aura, is going to be a little more mature, a little more reflective of a bit more emotional depth, maybe?
Yeah, I think the emotional depth is way up there compared to Aura. But, I'm still crazy. Like, I still love to go out and party. Everyone that knows me knows that I love to have a good time. But, like, I wanted this album to also be like, you could put it on and vibe with your friends, I play everything to my friends, especially when they're drunk, because that's when they speak the truth. So if they like it, they like it. If they don't, I don't put it on the album.
I think one thing people may not realize, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
You're in 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
You haven't just done music for it.
Yeah, I've been in the first... Well, the first one I was in for like a second because I wasn't supposed to even be in the movie. The second one, I definitely had a little bit of a role. But this third one is very, very important because, I definitely have a moment in this movie where I get kidnapped. It's a whole thing. It's so kind of almost like a thriller, actually. But yeah, I'm excited for it to come out. And yeah, me and Liam Payne have the lead single, and the video is going to drop very soon. It's already out for purchase and streaming and downloads and all that kind of stuff.
Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you.
You've done a collection with Adidas. You did a lingerie collection with... let me see if I can get this
I can
right.
say it for you.
To Zenith?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I wanted to... I was a little worried about that one. Tell me a little bit about your sense of fashion and the work you did with those guys.
Well, I did 15 collections with Adidas. I was the first female since Missy Elliott to kind of get back in touch with Adidas, and then they ventured out to other celebrities later on. So it was really cool to be the first signee before the Pharrells, before the Kanyes and everything. So I just thought after 15 collections, I wanted to really just move on with my career as a designer.
We've got to wrap this up. Before we do, we've talked a little about this. What's on deck for you? What's coming up in the next year and beyond?
Well, 2018 is very fun because we got the film coming out in February, Valentine's Day. Check that out, 50 Shades Freed. We've got the song, which is available now, which we will be performing everywhere. I have my album coming out probably after March. That is my aim because enough is enough now. It's time for the music. My tour starts in May, so I'll be going all around Europe. I have a surprise tour announcement that comes out in the summertime, which I'm very excited to do. Basically, it's just Rita music everywhere. And like everything else, it's just like, I'm back, bitches.